Good evening. I'm Clarice Tinsley. Fort Worth's police chief is asking for prayers for that 19-year veteran of the police force. Sky 4 over the scene in southwest Fort Worth, where we are told that officer was shot at least once tonight in the line of duty. There is good news. His injuries do not appear to be life-threatening. First, on Fox 4 News at 10, Brandon Todd joined us near that shooting location. The latest details about what happened. Brandon.
Well, Clarice, I can tell you, you are correct. That is very good news to everyone here on the scene. Lots of police officers here, essentially over the last couple of hours, holding their breath in hopes that this officer would be making a recovery, and it appears as though he will. He's out of surgery. Sources telling me that doctors very optimistic about his recovery. Fort Worth Police, though, asking everyone, as you said, to pray for healing. Now, I want to tell you how all this started. This all began at a house earlier this evening on Hildring Drive. Officers were told by a woman inside the house that her adult son, who lived in that house, may be unstable. Well, when officers got here, they discovered that this wasn't so much a panic call as it was a welfare check. So we're told that when officers went to the back bedroom, that's where the woman said he was, they went back there toward the bedroom. As they tried to get into the bedroom or started to go into the bedroom, that's when police tell us that man started shooting at those officers. Officers were told immediately return fire. That man was shot and pronounced dead at the scene. That officer, who I'm told is a 19-year veteran of the Fort Worth Police Department, a sergeant in the West Division, was immediately rushed to the hospital. He was shot at least one time in the stomach, in the abdomen. A short time ago, the interim police chief, along with Mayor Price, spoke at the hospital, and here's some of what they had to say.
The great news is his injuries are not believed to be life-threatening. He is currently in stable condition, and we ask everyone to keep the officer's family in their prayers tonight.
We just ask that the citizens of Fort Worth, in fact all your viewers, pray for this officer and his family and for the doctors and surgeons who are working on him, but also, as Chief Robertson said, for all our officers who are on the streets. They put their lives on the line for all of us every day.
You know, it's always difficult when an officer gets injured in the line of duty. We all do this job for the love of the job and for the love of the community, and we all know what can happen. But it is painful every time it happens across the country, and it's especially painful when it happens here at home.
Yeah, Tracy certainly encapsulated what all these officers out here are feeling. Literally dozens of officers at the hospital, several more here at the scene still. When an officer is shot, Clarice, you know this. I mean, this is a touchy time for them, very scary time for a lot of these officers. And right now, a lot of prayers being lifted up, Clarice.
Absolutely, and the corporal definitely had a lump in her throat, and Brandon, that puts a lump in all of our throats. Very good news about the police sergeant. What do we know about the suspect?
We don't have his name confirmed quite yet. We do know his name, just hasn't been released by police. Residents here knew him as Wendell. He had a good experiences with some residents, bad with others. He was basically kind of known as the lawn boy. He mowed lawns for several people here in this community along the streets near the house where he was staying. And our search of this man did not reveal a criminal history. But again, a lot to be sorted out here, Clarice, and I'm told officers and investigators will be here on this scene for quite a while.
Okay, we know you'll be back with an update if there's any new information. Prayers continue to go up. Brandon Todd live in Fort Worth. Thank you.